Hi everybody, my name's Michelle. I'm just walking in the mall right now, just chilling and relaxing, and got out of the house. Um, the, t- the, sub, the subject is about how to make changes in your life. You know, it's not easy sometimes, everyone, to make changes in your life, and you made a mistake. You did some foolish things and made a mistake. You did something wrong, and will God punish you for making a mistake and not making those changes? Or if you're not a Christian, of course you want to try hard to make those changes. But you know, changes are not bad. It's like, look at the world, for example. The world is constantly changing, and the AI and the technology is advancing, it's increasing. You may see a lot of layoffs and job losses, and you see people are fighting and struggling to meet at their ends. And sometimes it's not their faults or not, but sometimes we all need to find a way and make the changes and sacrifice sometimes. Sometimes I got to get out of the house. And this is one of my changes before I start my volunteer and be with bits of people. You know, guys, sometimes it's okay to be at home, but to make the changes is incredibly awesome. It's so incredible, you know? Sometimes, sometimes you just have to get away from your home. I have 4 people living with me, and sometimes I can't make YouTube channels at home because sometimes someone takes my bedroom or someone comes into the kitchen. There's no privacy at times. So my change is to get out, do something. I see my friends walk around their neighborhood. There are people who have a balcony or a backyard. Those are good. Those are great changes to start with. To do a side huddle job or do a YouTube channel or volunteer or do something that's a good change. Because the economy, everything is like, it's scary right now. You see our leaders like John Tory and Donald Trump, and why John Tory went to China to make a deal, and he's very good what he's doing, but I doesn't mean I trust them both, and I can't keep placing my faith and hope and trust in governments, but only God is instead. And it says, you know, I gotta get my eyes off of the social media platform. And yes, even relationships, you know, sometimes you have to separate from your family friends at times. If it's not your God-given purpose and God's will, or a change that you want to make, or do something different with your life, not everybody is going to come on that path and that journey with you. We're all distracted by noise, people, and everything. Like, let's say if you want to travel, not everybody's going to come on the trip. Maybe you go to Canada's Wonderland. Of course, not everybody goes on those rides. Maybe you're going on hikes, but people are afraid of heights, so you have to, you know, travel at times alone to yourself. There are people that will slow you down and slow down your progress of change. Maybe they'll try to help you to change, but it's up to you to change. I made a foolish mistake. Yesterday I drank, and then what happens if I left a message for somebody and I can't remember what I did? So right now, to get out of my home is to make that change. See, my sister and her man, not even my mom, can make the changes for me. And I said, guys, whatever we do it for the Lord. And others see the progress. May those celebrate the change with you, rather than it's a small, gradual process. And get out of the addictions and habits that we do. Perhaps you're trying to make a change of cut back on your drinking, or how you spend your money, or perhaps you're making a change of your job, or perhaps you've been out of a job for quite some time, and the job markets right now is down because of the tariffs and the inflations and everything, and then people are afraid to travel to the States because of Trump. If you're Americans, look, here in Canada, it's not your fault, okay? That's what I said. I don't put my faith, hope, and trust in the governments, no matter which country they authority they have in. So yeah, each of us are responsible to make the changes and allow God to make changes in our lives. And we also have to not be by hearers, but be doers of the Word of God, and be doers instead of hearing these things. My change is just, looking for work, start a YouTube channel, get to know people, also to find some hobbies and activities. But some things, not everybody will come in the same path and journey as you do. Some people like to be inside of restaurants, but when the weather's warm, perhaps you like to be at the patio. But it depends on who you're with. That's fine. That's great. Those who can join, that's great. But if they can't, it's best that you do it alone, or alone with the significant person. Making that change, because the world is not going to do it for you. It's up to you to do it. Each person is trying to bring encouragement, enlightenment, and inspiration, and how things help them and change them. The courage for you to do it. It encourages me to do it. My goal is to break off of the addiction of wine. My goal is not to be lazy, not to be complacent, not to waste money on things that I should not be spending. Maybe someone's, talking you into helping that person that they're involved in scam or their addictions to be fed on. But you have the power to say no, because maybe there are things that you want to do with your life. Look at my mom, for example. My mom, I never knew this is going to get to the point. She's right now going crazy with these gift cards. She's hoping to get this money and hoping they get transferred to her account. But guess what? Why gift cards? Why? These are not legitimate, and it's not helping her. My mom is addicted to these people, and she's losing a lot of money and wasting a lot of her energy and time with this. And most of the household, our family, are so worried and concerned. I had to lie. I had to fake. I had to tell her, Mom, I have very little to work with. So see, I didn't give any rent or nothing to her because I want to make a change. I don't agree with what my mom's doing. I don't agree with my sister and her man staying at our place. When I want to sleep in my room, I want my privacy. Or maybe I might do YouTube or talk to somebody or do something. But I always get interrupted and distracted. And it's not normal for them to sleep in the car. See, this is why it's best to get out of the house if you can. So you're not the noise and distractions or people distracting you not to fulfill your God-given purpose. Sometimes you can't say so much. Because what happens if you're helping someone, or you're sharing your faith to people, or you're doing a YouTube channel, but you have to separate from people from time to time because you need the peace. You need to keep the peace. You got to keep, putting your trust in God, what He's going to do. I'm going to do more of this more often, to be out doing something, even though I don't have to be careful financially. I know it's cold outside up here in Canada. If you're Canadian, we're proud and free, but at times we all have to cut off some things and some people in our lives, or take a break away from. But you know what, guys? It's always important to make that change. And don't let people take advantage over you. Don't let people talk you down. You can do it, so I can do it too as well. It's going to take gradual steps, gradual pace. And I know life is not easy. But anyways, just keep working on it, and if you fail, keep trying and keep persevering and keep moving forward. The change is going to happen. The change will come because the world's always changing. And each of our lives has been changed some point in time. Okay? God, if you like this video, hit the thumbs thing. And any comments and any suggestions, what you think about the video, and describe if you like this video, okay? God bless you. Take care.